G'day guys, it's Paull here, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how nicely AstroLab integrates with Analog Lab. Throughout this tutorial we'll learn how both of these instruments work together. Let's dive in. Analog Lab is a sound library that contains sounds from famous V collection instruments and pigments, as well as a sound store where you can access more free and paid expansions. These sounds include pianos, electric pianos, strings, brass, winds, analog and digital synths, as well as samplers too. AstroLab and Analog Lab share the same sounds in their structure of macros, effects and faders, therefore they can work great together while preparing your sounds or playlists before your performance, or while designing your own sounds too. Updating your AstroLab unit is also done through Analog Lab. To start using AstroLab and Analog Lab together, connect AstroLab to your computer and open up Analog Lab. In the Analog Lab settings, set AstroLab as the selected device. This will result in an Analog Lab toolbar showing you the Link to AstroLab button. Once you click it, both instruments become connected. Once two devices are linked, the following functions are available. Loading a preset on AstroLab sends it and loads it on Analog Lab and vice versa. Changes done to AstroLab controls, like macros and effects, are mirrored on Analog Lab. Changes done to the Analog Lab control panel, such as macros and effects, are mirrored on the AstroLab controls. So, to load and send a preset to AstroLab from Analog Lab, simply set the link to on, and then proceed with browsing the sound you want and confirm with a mouse click. After the preset is loaded, AstroLab displays its name. If the preset you're choosing is not yet on the AstroLab hardware because, for example, you've added it via the Analog Lab sound store, Analog Lab will send the preset and sample to AstroLab temporarily to avoid memory overload. The same workflow occurs the other way around. To load a preset from the AstroLab library onto Analog Lab, simply use the rotary wheel or the arrows or preset buttons to find your sound and confirm with a click. It's also worth noting that some presets from Analog Lab are not compatible with AstroLab. If this happens to be the case, Analog Lab displays a warning. For some synth sounds, polyphony is limited to 8 voices and pianos to 48 voices to avoid CPU overload. Please check our manual for more information about it. When AstroLab and Analog Lab are linked, AstroLab's library is displayed in Analog Lab's browser's left panel. Through this section, you can get access to all the AstroLab sounds from Analog Lab, which is a perfect tool to manage all the presets or create a playlist or edit the sounds themselves. This is a very flexible way of performing changes to the AstroLab sounds from the computer if this is the way you prefer to work. What's great is that you can also save it as a new sound inside the Analog Lab library. With Analog Lab, you can also add this sound to an existing playlist or even create a new dedicated playlist inside AstroLab, and then keep on editing the playlist. Deleting sounds from the AstroLab library is also possible in the same manner. You can, of course, exchange sounds between Analog Lab and AstroLab too by simply dragging and dropping them within the browser's left panel section. This works for both main libraries of both devices as well as playlists. To send a preset from Analog Lab to an AstroLab playlist, simply go to the Explore section in Analog Lab and drag and drop the sound into the AstroLab playlist in the Analog Lab view. To keep you up to date with AstroLab's hardware memory, Analog Lab displays the disk space on AstroLab's library view. When linked, AstroLab presets loaded on Analog Lab can be edited. You can edit the preset parameters to modify the macros, keyboard settings, or studio view settings, which are effects and part mix settings and EQ. If you own an instrument, you can also open it up in Analog Lab and edit all the instrument's parameters. Alright, so that's it for this tutorial. Hopefully this video gave you a brief understanding of the power behind this integration. AstroLab and Analog Lab are made to work together flawlessly to empower your workload and performance. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more AstroLab and Analog Lab content in the future, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and see you soon.